אדוני ישמור מכל רוע ישמור את נפשך. אדוני ישמור צאצך ויחו מעטו בידו אלום. כדי לצדוקה שמקרב את הגאולה. Eibishter, let us be right now. We are preparing for Shavuos, and that's not just about making cheesecake or blintzes, etc. There is something more deeper, more meaningful, more essential, more internal. The Friedrich Rebbe always used to wish, and the Rebbe repeats it constantly, that the blessing for Shavuos is Kabbalah Satorah B'Simcha B'Pnimius. To welcome, to receive the Torah B'Simcha with joy, B'Pnimius, and internalizing. So let us try to internalize a few messages. B'Hashgacha Pratis, Divine Providence, we have a number of events that happens on the same day. As the Baal Shem Tov teaches us that nothing is by accident, or in the terms of, which means Hashgacha Pratis, Divine Providence, or in the terms of Rambam, Ein Mikro Nikra, there's no just something that happened by accident. So we have on the same day of Shavuot, which is coming this Sunday, this Saturday night, we have Matan Torah, the receiving, the giving of the Torah. We have the passing of David HaMelech, King David, and then we have the passing of the Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement. Obviously there has to be a connection. And the connection is so powerful, so meaningful, and it has, let us say, with a purposeful ending. And that is as follows. When we received the Ten Commandments, that was not a teaching experience. That was not an educational moment, so to say. It was a transformational moment. Where prior to the revelation of Sinai, there was a schism. There was a separation between the above and below. Divine was divine and the mundane was the mundane. Not that the world existed by itself, but there was no direct fusion. There was no direct link. Spirituality, so to say, stayed above in the heavenly, in the divine worlds. And this physical finite world was just a physical finite world created by God, but not imbued, so to say, with godliness, not permeated with godliness. What happened on Mount Sinai was that God says, I am coming down on the mountain. Vayered Hashem ala Sinai. I'm coming down on the mountain, and from that moment on there is a fusion between the infinite and the finite, where the finite can be metamorphosed into an infinite being. We take a piece of parchment, we write the Shema on it, it becomes a mezuzah, tefillin, Sefer Torah. A total transformation from the physical mundane world to be able to become now permeated and become a godly object. That's what happened on Mount Sinai. This idea, where does it manifest itself in the world? With King David. King David is the reason for the construction of the Beis HaMikdash. The Beis HaMikdash has now shown a step where the physical stone, an inanimate object, became a holy object. Beis HaMikdash, eternal holiness. Until today, the place is holy. We're not allowed to chip away something from the temple, from the stones, from any object. It is a holy object. But yet, it wasn't permanent. Unfortunately, it was destroyed. Came the Baal Shem Tov, and the Baal Shem Tov revealed the teaching of Chassidus, where he brings this concept on a greater and deeper level to an understanding. And as it says that the Baal Shem Tov, when he ascended in the quarters of Mashiach, and he asked him, Ein Mosai Ka'asima? No, in good Yiddish, when kommst du schon? When are you coming? And Mashiach told him, when your well springs will be, when your teachings will be revealed to the outside. So the Baal Shem Tov is all about what? preparing the world to welcome Mashiach. Now, what is going to happen when Mashiach is going to be here? This which David HaMelech, so to say, reflected, this which David HaMelech has accomplished, that a house, the Beis HaMikdash, became a reality, Mashiach is going to make it into a permanency. Not just only in one place, but the entire world will be the Beis HaMikdash. The entire world will be the godly home with a godly revelation, not temporary, but permanent. And that's the connection between Matan Torah, David HaMelech, Baal Shem Tov, and Moshiach. And may this happen now.